Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92, giving you guys the latest exclusive content on your music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me, the Queen's back at it again. Alright, the BET Awards 2020. To be honest, I will rate this award show a 3 out of 5. I know things have changed because of the COVID-19, the social justice, the protesters, and the Black Lives Matter movement. But like I said, this year there was still an award show, and as a fan of the BET Awards, I feel like everything since the quarantine's down, because now it's like it is what it is. So like I said, the virtual concerts, all the artists and entertainers, they were able to have their own segments of their performances, which I feel like was pretty neat. I felt like it was pretty dope. The visuals, pretty much, honestly, I think they were up to par. I had my favorite standout performances, and overall I will give you guys my thoughts and my opinions. So Amanda Seales, she hosted today this year's BET Awards. I feel like she had a sense of humor. She brought back like the comedy side, and really Amanda Seales, she is an influencer. She speaks about like issues, and I really do like her hosting. Now, I think that there were times, constructive criticism, not putting her down, it was a little bit over the top, but she still did her thing. So let's get right into it. The introduction of the BET Awards, we have like all of the talented rappers. They were rapping like Fight the Power, so I really liked how all the talented rappers, they were like rapping like Fight the Power, and bringing political social justice awareness to what's going on. The Black Lives Matter movement, I thought it was cool, different visuals, sceneries, and all that great stuff. I know in the beginning of the show there was this boy, this singer, this young man, he was singing, so he was singing, so that's great. But then that was like until like all these rappers, like even the old school rappers and the new school rappers and the current rappers in between, they all did their thing, like with like their lyricism, their bars, their wordplay, their execution. So all of them were able to really collaborate, and they formed community, which I really liked it, and I really do appreciate seeing rappers unite and showcasing their talents, showcasing their skills of rapping, lyricism, creativity, flow, wordplay, all that beautiful stuff that I love and admire. So with that being said, that was really cool. The first performance, I'll just go ahead. Roddy Ricch, he did his thing. I'm not a big fan of Roddy Ricch, but I do appreciate his talent. He's pretty much like a rapper, singer. So he was playing the piano, so that was cool, that trap R&B soul. John Legend, he brought it home. His performance is very good, it's very heartfelt. Pulled my heartstrings. He was playing on the piano too. For best female hip hop artist, let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion for a couple of minutes. Megan Thee Stallion, she's doing her thing in female hip hop. She's very talented. This is what I liked about her performance. And I can tell artist development is really, really coming back into the swing of things, because Megan Thee Stallion, she does have stage presence. She knows how to capture her audience, and she brings a lot of that flavor and a lot of that heat with her sound, her style, and her artistry. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, and then she had all her dancers, like they were like wearing badass like outfits, all black, everything. And the moment when Megan Thee Stallion started rapping, I knew it was over. I knew she was going to slay. I knew she was going to snatch wigs. I knew from the moment when she started rapping. Megan Thee Stallion. from Houston, Texas. She brought her A game. I mean, she brought it, and I love how, she was expressing herself. She was doing her thing. She gave a little bit of everything. She gave like the choreography, the dancing, and the rapping at the same time, and then the twerking. That was cool too. So she brought a little bit of everything, and I feel like really that was one of my favorite performances of the night. At least we had gotten to see some really dope performances. So she really slayed, and I really loved how the visuals was like they was all like in a desert, and they was just like in the middle of nowhere, but they was like, listen, we're gonna kill it, we're gonna slay it anyway. So congratulations on Miss Megan Thee Stallion for winning Best Female Hip Hop Artist. It's really great to see more female rappers put in the work and get acknowledged for their craft, their creativity, and their talent. And yeah, just do the damn thing in music. And I feel like Megan Thee Stallion is bringing back how female hip hop is supposed to be, and how it's supposed to be very diverse, but at the same time she has her own lane, and she really stands on her own 2 feet, which I really respect, and I really like that. She's all for the arts and culture, and she's all about the music. Then we're gonna get to Masego, his performance, Queen Teens. Very dope, talented artist, and he really brought back like that R&B, island Caribbean sound and style with his music. When he started playing that saxophone, I said that's great, because it's good for artists to learn more, instruments, to showcase a variety of their talents and really bring their A game. So yeah, D-Smoke and Sir, they both did their thing. They're like singers and rappers, so I really love their sound, their music, their stage presence was dope, loved it. Video of the year, DJ Khaled, Nipsey Hussle, and John Legend won. Congratulations. And Megan Thee Stallion, yeah, and even Megan Thee Stallion, she had performed her song Girls in the Hood. I did a review on Girls in the Hood a few days ago. Please go check that out. And she performed Savage Remix featuring Beyonce. Please go check that review out as well. For Best International Act, Burna Boy won that award. And then The Baby featuring Roddy Ricch, they did their thing. Hip hop and trap. Jennifer Hudson, that's another standout performance, and Jennifer Hudson, she'll always bring her A game because she's very talented, remarkable talent in genre music. She performed like a gospel, R&B, and blues song, and Aretha Franklin song is, as a matter of fact, and she will play the Queen herself, Miss Aretha Franklin, in the biopic. That should be coming in a few months, couple of months. I really want to see that movie, and it's really great that Jennifer Hudson, she has really evolved, she has really grew into her own artist. To see her grow and to see her progress throughout the years. I've followed Jennifer Hudson since like Dreamgirls era, when she really had her breakout role in Dreamgirls. And she played Effie, and she did her thing, and she slayed. So when I found out that she was going to play, what she is going to play, Aretha Franklin, she will play her in the biopic, I was like very happy for her, and I really didn't see anybody else who would play Aretha Franklin, because we already know Miss Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. I mean, I have to be honest, Aretha, rest in peace to this beautiful queen, rest in paradise, because Aretha Franklin paved the way for black artists and music. She was such a huge pioneer of music. She really set the bar high for music. I grew up listening to like Aretha Franklin's music ever since I was a little girl. So yeah, respect like all of her hit records, her hit singles. And I feel like Jennifer Hudson, she really pretty much embodied Aretha Franklin even while she was, performing her performance, which is very great. And I saw a trailer to Aretha Franklin's biopic, and when I even saw watching the trailer like Jennifer Hudson as Aretha Franklin, I said this movie is going to be freaking great, because it takes a lot of time to really do a biopic about someone's life, period. And I always have said, in my videos, like perfect example, check out my video about Aaliyah biopic and Whitney Houston biopic, because like I said, it has to be a person that really resembles, has the talent, has that like aesthetic, and also be able to really bring out the personality of like a person, have their like, based on their life, and really like reliving their life. But same thing with Tupac's biopic, same thing with Biggie Smalls biopic, The Notorious B.I.G. And really, it's like Aretha Franklin pretty much was one of a kind in music. So for Jennifer Hudson to have the opportunity to really portray her, of course she had to do her homework, of course she had to study, of course she really, really, really had to put in the work to really study who Aretha Franklin was, like how was her life like, her childhood, how she was able to use her gift in music to make a difference in the world, her hardships, her challenges, what she went through. Every little thing. I know Jennifer Hudson, she's going to slay that role. I mean, really, looking at the trailer, I said, well, Aretha Franklin, she must be up in heaven smiling down, because I know I would, somebody play me in a biopic, and like I said, all the things that I sacrificed in my career. So it's really cool to see Jennifer Hudson really transcend to the, movie world too, and really, use her talents in acting, because hey, she has done it before in Dreamgirls. So Jennifer Hudson, girl, you slay. I look forward to seeing you in the Aretha Franklin biopic, for you to portray the late and the great Miss Aretha Franklin. And that is that. So slay sis, slay queen. Yeah. Anderson .Paak featuring Jay Rock. They performed their single Lockdown. Anderson .Paak, he's such a very dope artist, very multi-talented. Anderson .Paak, he brings a lot of like the R&B, soul, rock, hip hop, funk music back to like the forefront. His artistry is a combination and a blend of like every genre, but he has always stayed true to himself in his art, and he's always pushed himself as an artist. His stage presence is really commendable. It's really incredible. He makes a lot of that like feel-good soul music. And what I love about Anderson .Paak is that he has a distinct style in terms of his voice, his singing, and his rapping. He can rap too. But I liked how, he was really into like the music, and like Jay Rock, they did their thing. So they both slayed. Loner featuring Her made the most. I did a review on that record. Loner, he's a dope artist. He's doing his thing. It's very refreshing to see more upcoming male R&B artists really, get into the game of music. And like I said, he's very talented. I love his sound. He reminds me of like one of these old school and new school like R&B artists. Like they have the best of both worlds, and they bring more like a soul and sound back into music. And his music and sound is very poetic. The poetry, he has it all. So he has a stage presence. Wayne Brady, he did his tribute to Little Richard. Rest in peace to the king of rock and roll, period. Little Richard. He did his thing. So Wayne Brady, he performed Little Richard's hit singles, well-known hit records. And I really like that. When it comes to paying tribute and homage to like those who paved the way and did the like groundwork in music, Little Richard is pretty much like one of a kind of music too, because he really put in the work, and he really set the bar high for black artists and musicians. He was always one step ahead of the game. He really pushed himself, and he really made sure that his music, his art really spoke for itself. And Little Richard, throughout the years, people have been trying to discredit him for all these years, but guess what? People wasn't gonna have it. Even, I'm gonna tell you guys a little short story. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, rest his soul, the late and the great king of pop, period. The greatest entertainer of all time, period. He helped Little Richard out, okay? Because Little Richard, he struggled with like, he had went through like some really hard and legal ship times in the music business, like, trying to get his rights and stuff. And I know Michael Jackson, he helped him out get his stuff back. So that's what people do. People help each other out, being genuine, So that's a little short story. But overall, Wayne Brady, he did a great job with his Little Richard performance, his tribute. Rest in peace to Little Richard. You will always be missed. So hell yeah. Alright. Lil Wayne, he did his tribute to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace to you. You will always be missed. I thought Lil Wayne's performance was very good. I loved how they showcased the replay, like the Kobe Bryant's like games and all that stuff. Watching him really play the sport, basketball, that he really loved and enjoyed, and he really have always been like an inspiration to. Because Kobe Bryant, basically, for him to really set the bar high for himself, he was that talented of a basketball player. But like I said, it was so sad and heartbreaking to hear him and his daughter Gianna. I think is her name Gianna or Gia Bryant. I think her name is Gia Bryant. They had passed away earlier this, like a couple months, and that was just devastating to everyone. They will always be missed. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. He will forever be missed, and he will keep inspiring more generations to come. Lil Wayne, he did a great job, so that's what's up. So for best female R&B pop performance, Lizzo. I love Lizzo. I think Lizzo has really put in the work. And it's really great to see other artists get shine and to see other artists get like their recognition and the fruits of their label to really be recognized for their talent. Lizzo is one of these artists that like she really is breaking barriers in music because her music is very, I love her sound. And she has a little bit of everything, and I feel like her music is more like R&B, pop, blues, old school, funk, nostalgia, but she basically really set the bar high for herself, and I love the fact that, she is getting acknowledged for her, creativity and for her talent. Lizzo is talented. Lizzo can play the flute, she can rap, she can sing, so she has her own lane in music as well. I'm so happy to see other black artists, especially other black female artists, really, get acknowledged and really get recognized for their art. So with that being said, I feel like, yeah, Lizzo, Slay Queen, happy for you. Okay, and then Alicia Keys, she performed Perfect Way to Die. Loved her performance on the pianos. Alicia Keys, she'll always set the bar high. She did her thing, she slayed. Yeah, so of course. Alright, let's get into the duo, Chloe and Halle. Chloe and Halle, they snatched, they slayed, they conquered, they did what they were supposed to do. They showcased their talent, and yes, when it comes to talent, I do support and I will stand, period, whether people like it or not. Here's the thing about Chloe and Halle. Chloe and Halle has really took the world by storm. And Chloe and Halle with their music, it's like their sophomore album, Ungodly Hour. I did a review on that album. It is beautiful, it is creative, it is innovative. It's everything that I want to hear in music. I want to hear creativity. I want to hear more of that like nostalgia, and I want to hear that real craftsmanship and that more of that like real soul in music. Chloe and Halle, keep slaying. So they perform their songs Forgive Me and Do It, and I love their stage presence. And you can really see and you can really tell that artists that really put in the work and that really showcase their real talent. It's like, yo, whether people like it or not, when it comes to real talent, people should support it. And I'm very proud of them. They keep doing their thing, they keep slaying. They just really took it back to the good old days of music. So with that being said, yeah, Chloe and Halle, they slayed. I loved it, from their outfits, the stage presence, and the visuals, very sickening. And also it was very cool that they kind of had like a face-off dance kind of do it kind of thing, because on one panel, one visual, you can see on the screen where they would have like their dark black outfits, and then on the other side that they had their white outfits. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. The dance and the choreography and all that great stuff. So I was like, alright, y'all better snatch my wig. So they did the damn thing. Okay, let's get into Summer Walker featuring Usher. Summer Walker, she's another breakout star. She's a talented artist. I'm really glad that like she showcased her vocals because she can sing. And I didn't know she can sing like that, and I didn't know she sounded like that live, but in a good way. But she really did her thing. I really enjoyed her vocals. She has vocal breath and vocal control, which is great. And I also feel like listening to her music. I did an album review of her whole entire album. I feel like she makes pretty good music. So that was great. Usher did the damn thing. His runs, his vocals. Usher can sing. I mean, hands down, it's Usher, okay? Because he's gonna sing. So Summer Walker, she was singing and playing her guitar. Great. That was really nice to see her really showcasing another talent of hers, like she can play guitar. So that's what's up. Alright, so album of the year, Roddy Ricch, he won that, congratulations. Then Jonathan McReynolds and Kane Brown did their thing. Very outstanding performances. I love seeing male artists really, be on the spotlight, showcase their talent, their vocalists, the vocals they're singing, the stage presence, everything about their performances were amazing and awesome. And then the Humanitarian Award, Beyonce. Alright, let's talk about Miss Beyonce for a little bit. I'm happy for Beyonce. Beyonce has done a lot for herself in music. We all know Beyonce's journey as an artist, period. Like I said, she really has put in the work. The Humanitarian Award, she deserved it. Congratulations. Kudos to Miss Beyonce. Keep doing the damn thing. Alright, and then Karen Clark and then Kira Sheard, of course, they're going to take it to church. So they performed the gospel. So both of them, they slayed and snatched as always. So they did their thing, of course, and I love gospel music because the Holy Spirit gets to you and also the performance gets to you, so you already know. Gospel artists, they can always slay, period. They did a great job, they were beautiful, the vocals, they really snatched, they did what they were supposed to do, and that's what's up. And for Best New Artist, Roddy Ricch. Now, here are my final thoughts and my final conclusions to this year's 2020 BET Awards. I mean, it wasn't, I would say it was good. It was good because I rated a 3 out of 5. The reason why is because it's damn COVID-19 and this whole situation with like these, Black Lives Matter, which is important, but I hate how things have changed abruptly. And like I said, but at the same time, I feel like it's important for people to use their platform to speak out the injustices in the world. And I hate that fact that like black people, the lives that got taken away by police brutality, which is very devastating. But still, people are still going to continue to speak out. They will still use their voice to really, make a difference. So keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. So yeah, I feel like overall, the BET Awards, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was okay. It was like pretty good and okay. I mean, it's both neck and neck because I feel like it was okay because I kind of feel like regardless, I know people, want to like showcase more of like a political standpoint of like, talking about how what's going on and police brutality and all that stuff, and the importance of like knowing and spreading awareness of like social justice, change, and like I said, black people letting their voices be heard and known. But on the downside, I feel like we needed more uplifting stuff. We needed more upbeat performances, and I feel like the performances that really were sentimental, they were cool, they were awesome. I enjoyed those like sentimental performances like John Legend, Alicia Keys, and they really brought their A game. So I love the performances, but I also wish that it was like more of a mixture of a balance, because really throughout the whole entire show, I kind of feel like it just lacked a little bit of everything, just like the balance. But we did get some up-tempo performances from like Megan Thee Stallion, Chloe Halle, Roddy Ricch, you know, and Karen Clark and Kierra Sheard. And like I said, more of that, like, you know, it still was kind of like, okay, cool. At least we had like a balance here and there, but I feel like even like, you know, the whole entire award show, of course, you know, people couldn't go to the award show because, of course, COVID-19. But overall, the award show, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you didn't enjoy it as much, let me know down below. I'm open to different opinions. Let's have an open discussion. And please let me know what are your thoughts and what are your opinions of this year's ET Award show. How you guys feel about what happened on this year's award show. Who were your favorite performances? And let me know down below. And yeah, so that being said, guys, please do not be afraid to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Please do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please do not be afraid to hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Get Cincinnati 2 Dragon Ball Z Narrative Reference. Peace. Bye bye. The girls exiting out. The Super Saiyans out.